fuck me. I always forget to unmute. I remember the only thing I was wondering about was his face. Couldn't see his teeth too well, but it's probably... Yeah, I honestly, like I said, I didn't see anything that was wrong with it. But you know, to really see the mistakes in the miniature, I would have to assemble it and prime it. Once I prime it, I can really see, oh look, this is off and whatnot. But yeah, so exploded piece of Lehman Russ, shell casings, and other stuff. But yeah, this is going to have this beautiful knight here on top, like this. You know, that's so you can see it. Something like this. You know, but it is very detailed, you know, with rust and all that. And the friends, yeah, dude, have some fun with your friends, my dude. Take care. So yeah, very cool miniature. I love the knight, but I like to paint it slowly. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do some tidbits today, just a few, but later's potatoes. So let me have some water, and we're gonna begin painting. So tell me, what do you think of orcs? Which orcs? Do you... well, orcs with K are 40k, right? Oof. Started drooling a little bit. I like orcs. I think they're freaking cool. I like fantasy orcs better, but I do not like the new 40k orcs, like the beasts, naga, whatever. I haven't had the pleasure to paint any orcs. I'm gonna paint an orc war boss though, orc war boss of 40k. The one that has the pet squig that is attacking. I'm gonna paint that one. So first orc, I'm gonna paint, no, second orc, because I have already painted what's his name, Wurzak. I've painted Wurzak. You can probably see, I don't know if I have the picture of Wurzak here going about, but yeah, no, I have painted Wurzak from Fantasy, which was a ton of fun. I love that dude. Now my first orc war boss, which I'm gonna enjoy a lot. I would love to paint the commando set, but like I told Snaderino, I'm like full commissions. Like I only, right now I'm not painting anything mine, which is actually a lie. I'm painting some poxwalkers of mine. So, I'm painting my poxwalkers just with washes, which I'm doing very slowly. These guys, wait. Now that I'm gonna hold them closer, I need to... No. I need to change the settings a little bit. Camera control, exposure, there we go. There, and here we go. A little bit with the gain, there we go. There you can see that much better. Then we're gonna adjust the focus. There it is, perfect. There it is. Okay, so that should... There we go. So yeah, this is just washes. I just apply a few washes. I still need to paint the pants. It still has ways to go, but I'm painting 20 at a time. So I'm just doing little by little. You know, one day I do one wash, the other day I do the other wash. Next step for these guys is painting the horns, the pants, and the weapons. Then I do a Agrax Earthshade wash over it. Then I do, weapons, metallics, rust, and then it's I paint all the buboes and things yellow. His also his teeth. But yeah, it still has ways to go. I'm making a guide on how to paint them quickly, but because like I said, I'm painting 20 of them, takes a little while. And you know, like I said, I paint commissions, so it takes more time. But yeah, just washes. Yeah, let's do this. But first we're gonna use German black brown as a base for the leather. Gotta shake it properly. Yeah, they look so incredibly fun. There we go, there we go. Okay. First, some coffee. Whew. Okay. There we go. Give me one sec. There we go. Let me see, I think you said somebody tagged me. No. So good. I'm honestly so happy the miniature arrived on Snader. Wait. This is close, and this, okay. I'm assembling some war bikers currently, orc of course. Oh cool, is it GW miniatures? I don't know much about 40k orcs, to be honest. Oh, Warboss on Warbike. Yeah, I have a friend who has a Warboss on Warbike. It's a very cool miniature. Very, very cool miniature. Really dig it. Okay, so we're gonna start applying this here. Trying not to mess up the previous work that we have so has taken us so much time. Applying a first layer on German black brown. There we go, on the tabard, and we're gonna apply that same paint on all the leather. I would have loved to paint 40k orc armor, but there weren't many, or just to say none, no Warhammer Fantasy orc players here in my country, which is honestly very, very sad. Because I think it's a very cool army, very thematic, very fun. Gonna be not easy. Oh wait, I need to. You have to do TTS if you want to reach a wider audience. What is TTS? Tabletop Simulator? Ah, yeah. Wait. This is this hand. Sorry about this. Yeah, Tabletop Simulator is great. When you couldn't go out, I played a lot of 40k. I have well, as you can see, my own Death Guard, and well, of course, I'm gonna buy the squats, the space dwarfs when they come out. You know, the Leaks of Votan. I love the article from today on the Leaks of Votan, you know, revealing that the Leaks of Votan teached the Tau about their own technology, so that's why the Tau are so advanced. You know, they advanced in a very short time, so I think we're gonna have a lot of similarities between Tau range and Leaks of Votan range, you know, long range and, you know, very, very hard hitting. I have to move, so it's how I'm going to be able to play with my friends, so that's cool. Yeah, the Ion Tech, yes. Yeah, but it isn't... I don't think it's just that technology. I think, you know, seeing the new bikes of the Leaks of Votan, how they are kind of this kind of gravity thing bikes, I think they probably teach them some cool stuff too. Yeah, exactly. That's right. A little bit of a similar aesthetic, you know, in concerning the guns and all that. Oh, the Mess Geek? Yeah, he doesn't have many. He just started, actually. Like, it's pretty new. He has a few files. But I was thinking of getting that Warbus for myself, just for fun. But right now we have this sign in my country. When you don't have money, I'm aguja. And yeah, I had to spend some money on what's it called? It's not a headset. It's some. It's not earrings. Holy shit! It's earphones. Some tiny earphones from because mines were you know, they kind of broke. Quality of my previous ones was just poop. So I bought a little bit more expensive ones that will last hopefully a little bit longer. So yeah, my money went there. And ends meet is coming soon, so I need to finish a few projects. That's why I'm thinking of you know, getting a regular job and having this kind of the side. I'm gonna paint even slower because I'm gonna have less hours. But I'm gonna be a little bit more comfortable money-wise because I hate, you know, rushing miniatures to make ends meet. You know, it's not my plan to just rush stuff. just messed it up. Already bookmarked him. Yeah, it'd be like that. Yeah. Okay, clean that up. Oof, but yeah, it is what it is. So I hope I can be a little bit less stressed out with this. And you know, if this eventually picks up, which I hope it does, then I can dedicate myself to this. But right now, I don't want that pressure, at least for now. My friend owes me a free paint commission. I'll probably have him do that one because of how smexy he is. Who's your friend? There we go. Okay. Now the leather straps. Walter's Workshop. I got him the Avatar of Cain. Nice. Avatar of Cain is a very nice miniature. I hope somebody commissions me that. You know, the one positive thing about miniature painting commissions is that I get to paint a lot of miniatures that I otherwise wouldn't paint, or that I wouldn't have gotten to paint. You know? So that is a great plus on my book. You know, because I one day I just went to the GW page and I started just every miniature that I saw that I was like, ooh, this is cool, and that I wanted to paint, I just added it to the shopping cart, and I just started like going one by one, just adding each and every one. And then I went to the cart and how much is this going to be? And it was just a stupid amount of money. I can't remember if it was over $3,000 or something. And it was just single miniatures that I was... This faction, nah, I don't like anything. Just this faction, this actually looks cool, and this faction and all that, just all of that. So, and it was just like holy poop. And now, as a commission painter, every time I get a commission from a miniature that I want to paint, for example, Snaderino, my friend who was here earlier, who's from Norway. Gorok is a cool miniature. I never was like, oh my god, I want to paint Gorok, but it's a cool miniature, so I was like, okay, happy. But then he commissioned me, which is kind of a project on hold. He commissioned me Grease's Goldtooth. And Grease's Goldtooth is one miniature that I very much always wanted to paint. And nowadays you can only get him in resin, but he got him in metal. And I was like, fuck yeah. So eventually I'm gonna paint him, so I'm very excited. And I got a whole idea on how I want to paint Grease's Goldtooth. A whole idea. So yeah. It's gonna be freaking cool. Freaking cool. And probably I wouldn't have spent the money that I needed to just get that one miniature in metal and painted. So yeah, so commission painting has done a lot for my hobby, personally, you know. So yeah, I really dig it. Being a commission painter is freaking cool, but you know, being honest, it is, for me at least, you know, it doesn't pay as much as it should. Well, not as it should. It doesn't. It is very hard to pay the bills with it. You know, I cannot save any money. Like all my money goes to you know, buying paints, buying brushes, buying all the stuff that I need for my business. You know, and I have to stream. It's not that I dislike streaming, but it's not my favorite thing to do. Then I have to have some kind of other things that I have to do to get to that money to sustain the business, you know, like streaming, like making videos on YouTube, and you know, being more promotional and all that, which I'm kind of like but it's stuff that I have to do. For example, after painting today, I have to get to editing the video to upload it to YouTube, you know, to YouTube. So that's the thing. I have to lose time doing that. I would love to do YouTube videos, but it also is time, and I like taking my time with this stuff. So I'd rather have like a backup that, you know, pays the bills, and then I have my time where I'm like, yeah, it doesn't matter how much time I take painting this, just that I paint it. But yeah. And if I don't have any commissions, I would get to paint my own stuff, which I honestly don't get to paint anymore, because I have to be painting to make money. So I cannot paint my own stuff, that is the thing that is like probably the worst about this whole deal. Okay, so yeah, I think, oh yeah, the front strap is missing. I hate being gotta adhere it back on. One of my maniacs popped off my mod. Oh, that sucks, dick. I'm trying to make my own miniature figure case with a friend. I have a friend who is an industrial designer, and he's making the inner structure of the miniature figure case. And my girlfriend is actually gonna help me with doing the backpack that is going to go over it. She's in she works for a retail store designing clothing and all that. So she has contacts with people who can probably make a backpack. Yeah, the metal sheet on the bottom, and then you just put the miniatures on top, and yeah, it's very easy. But I like the practicality of having the backpack or a case, not having to carry with, like the big, like the shelf thing, the plastic tub. It's kind of weird for me. Like I like the practicality of having them in your bag, and you just go tick, 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 and everything in there. So just being able to just like literally pop a shelf out. Here's my army. I'm going to be really happy when I'm able to do that. So happy. Over the skin. Fucked up, I fucked up. Clean it up quickly. Oh yeah, I understand. I have, you know, the classic GW old with a army case, you know, with foam and all that. And I have for my Warhammer Fantasy army, for my Dwarf Throng, I have a metal suitcase with a friend of mine made me some custom foam stuff to put my miniatures in, which is very, very cool. But once I have my carrying case, I'm probably gonna do a couple so that I have my armies in there. So that's gonna replace the old thingy. DC, you need to paint your own armies first. Yeah, dude. I need to paint my armies. If you would see, the only thing, can you imagine? I've had that dwarf army since about 2006. And the only things that I have painted on that army are a battle standard bearer, a Thane on an oath stone. I have Thorgrim Grudgebearer, but that guy is painted like 50%. My War Machines and the I can't remember the command group. You know, command group was the standard bearer, the musician, and the champion of each regiment. And I have that command group plus like 5 dudes from only my dwarf warriors. That was all I had painted from my whole dwarf army, and I've had it since 2006. Imagine that. Okay, so we got the leather straps, the basic things. I think we got them. Missing. There we go. Let's turn this guy. There we go. Few spots missing still. Got mixed with a little bit of wolf gray. No panic, do not panic. And well, I don't know if it's okay to ask you where you're moving to, but I hope everything is good there, and that you make more friends so that you can play Warhammer. I'm in the U.S. military. They're making me move due to change of orders. Ooh, U.S. military. Interesting. Did you, well, well, it's not, I don't know if I should say cool job, but it's definitely interesting. My grandfather was in the military. My father was a diplomat, so he went kind of the other way, so to speak, you know. I wanted to get into the military, but I don't know if I chickened out, but I kind of went more the artsy way. Then I wanted to become an airplane pilot, and I couldn't. What do? I paint miniatures, dude. You haven't been paying attention. I just paint miniatures. This is all I do. That's why I'm trying to get like a day job and paint at night. Day job that pays the bills, because I hate rushing miniature projects for you know, to pay them bills. I hate rushing. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna blow my nose. Being deployed. You're being deployed? Damn, that sucks. I don't know, I always... but, you know, it's an outsider's view of things, you know, the excitement of being in battle and being deployed, and... But I've heard about people, you know, from people who are in the military, and it just sucks. And why don't you get out? Can you not be like, dude, I don't want this? Okay, so we got the base color down. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and I'm gonna be right back, my friends. Just BRBB. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Can legally leave. Oh, contract is not up yet. Oh, okay. How long is the contract? Save that for a little while. Give me 1 sec. Okay, cool, I'm back. Can be from a year to 2 to 6 years. Man, how long is yours, if you don't mind me asking? Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so now we're gonna take... It's not desert yellow? What? No, where's the... Is it desert yellow? Nah. It wasn't another color. Give me 1 sec, I need to check here. Seems like it was desert yellow. Okay, so let's do this. You've done 9 already? Damn. Does the pay at least kind of any good? Okay, so now we're gonna start the details. We're gonna take the desert yellow from Game Color Vallejo. We're gonna thin it down, not too much. We don't want to create a texture, we want to create a pattern. So, give me 1 sec. There we go. Okay. It's okay, I'm at least, yeah, if that's, yeah, at least you're comfortable. That's good. That's really good. That's the main thing, to be kind of comfortable. And once your contract finishes, what are you thinking about doing? We're just kind of stippling in. Really? That sounds freaking cool. I've always wanted to have a job, you know, where I can kind of do my thing. But it's not very affordable here to have a tabletop gaming store, because most people don't buy miniatures, they just buy knockoffs, so it's really hard. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it is. I think I skipped a step here. We'll do 3D printing too. I have a friend that will co-own with me, and we both want similar things. Oh, that's great. Yeah, 3D printing is the future, whatever GW says about it. I'm aiming to making my own game, actually, but it's still a little bit ways off, so see how that goes, because I want to do my own miniatures. I know how to sculpt, but I need to find the time for it. That is something else that, if I get this job, is going to allow me, you know. Because if I have financial security with the job, I kinda can, you know, not stop doing painting commissions, but take the time to do the what you call it, the relearn my 3D sculpting, you know, and start putting time in it without worrying of, oh my god, I have to work to make ends meet. That is the only thing that stresses me out about this. Because if I would be probably in the US and I could paint like Space Marine armies, stuff like that, which is like, you know, very quick, very easy, that would be, you know, like I could do probably more a living like that, but you know, people here, it's not like there are not many people here that do that, and people who like play 40k a lot and change armies and are in the you know, competitive scene, they change armies a lot and they want, like, I need my Space Marine army in like 2 weeks or something like that, and it takes a month for the stuff to get here, it takes another month for the stuff to get to them, it takes a month for me to paint it, plus, you know, minus plus a few weeks, and it's 3 months, and in those 3 months the meta has changed incredibly, so the list that they sent me just doesn't work anymore. So yeah, it is not a thing that many people will do, so that's why I get just, you know, like one single piece and I have to paint it highly detailed. What are your going rates? Depends. I have 3 levels of miniature painting. I have basic, intermediate, and what I call display. Basic is right now, I think, for a miniature Space Marine sized, which now is Primaris. You know, for tabletop quality is $18. That includes, you know, the basing, cleanup of the miniature, so you send it to me in the sprue, I do the assembly, and I paint it, and I send it to you. Shipping, of course, is entirely, you know, the shipping costs is entirely on the customer. Then intermediate is $28, if I recall. Intermediate is $28 per miniature. Again, Space Marine size, and the display quality is right now $150 minimum. That is also Space Marine size. If it's usually that's, you know, I recommend, if you're gonna send me like a shitty quality miniature and you want it in display, I will probably recommend you not to spend display quality, because it's not gonna shine on that miniature. And, you know, if it has more detail and it is a bigger miniature, the price varies. So if it's a huge thing and has a lot of detail, you know, 150 is the basis and it just goes up. You know, and yeah, that's basically it. And I make what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? I make what's the word I'm looking for? I make it's not a sale, it's I cut prices on the amount of miniatures. For every 10 miniatures you give me, I cut $1 on each miniature. So for example, if you commission me 8 Space Marines for a reason, yeah, more case by case and depending on the model. And I adjust the prices on the client. If the client is, oh man, I want this, but I think this is a little bit high, where can we cut corners? Then, you know, I check out your case and I can say that the least that I can go for is this, but I would cut on this, and this. You know? So, for example, if like I said, if you give me 10 Space Marines, 8 Space Marines, and you want tabletop, so 8 by 18 is $136 if I am correct, for 8 Space Marines. But if you give me 10 Space Marines, I don't charge you $18 a miniature, I charge you $17 a miniature. If you go and give me 20 Space Marines, then I charge you $16 a miniature. The minimum that I charge is $16 a miniature. Less than that I cannot do, because that would just not even cover the price of the paint. So, but again, if I get like a huge commission, you want an army, you send me an army, then I make bigger price cuts. You know, like, oh, you sent me, I don't know, $1,500 commission. Then, and because of the miniatures and whatever, it comes to, it ends up being like $1,565, for example. Then I probably will charge you $1,500. You know, making a $65 cut. So, I kind of work in that way. So I kind of adjust the price to the customer. So, how much is typically in shipping to get you from the US? Depends on the weight. It only depends on the weight. How much was it? Give me 1 second. Let me check. But yeah. So there we go. Is that well, you know, US prices, is that expensive? Is that, you know, average? Is that too cheap? Because, you know, most of my clients, they come to me, well, not because I paint ugly, well, because it is a good option. I'm a good quality painter and the prices are not that bad. So, if you ever have a write-up that I can easily share, yeah, I do. Pretty damn competitive, you think so? That's good. Good to know. I have everything. I literally, when people ask me, I have a file that I share. It has like all the thingies. Let me look for it. Plantillas. There we go. Templates. Better than promotional answer template. I have it in Spanish and in English. On another note, before work starts, I can do some modifications in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna either find both, honestly. You want both? I'm gonna send you the... Okay. There we go. Copy. There we go. Excuse me of me doing business during work hours. But you know, it is what it is. This is a competitive business. Whisper. Okay. There you go. I just gave you a very long whisper. Let me know if it is if you can read it. It is quite long. That's in English. And if you want it in Spanish, The one in Spanish is a little bit shorter because it is tailored to Peruvian audiences. The Spanish one, and I'm a little bit looser. Not that I'm a loser, but I'm loose. Best point of contact is Instagram or the email that I put there on the message. You know, or you're in the Lore Master of Sotek's Discord. Through Discord is also good. It's some of my most of my foreign clients contact me through Discord or Instagram. Excuse me for doing this. There you go. And in Spanish, there it goes. It's basically the same translated, but it's a little bit more, I don't know, for Peruvian audiences, like I said, because they're nothing against us Peruvians, but we tend to be cheap, very cheap. So yeah, we're like we say, puñete, very very cheap. So I have to be a little bit more sweet with the talk. You know, that's a thing that I really like about my foreign clients. They're just like, they're not like, with the price. They're not like Peruvian clients are always like, but can we maybe, you know? They're trying to get a little bit less always, you know. But foreign clients are like, okay, prices, this is the price, okay, and then that they have like a few very precise questions. And they're like, okay, so this is what I want, this is how I want it. How can we do this, and how soon can we do this? It's like very quick, very like bam, 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 bam. And I'm like, fuck yeah, you know. Yeah, it is here. It's very very. You haggle, even in retail stores. You go and fucking haggle. I remember when I was very young, one time I was in Europe and I tried to haggle in a retail store when they were selling video games. And I was like, I was like, how much for this game? And they were like, this much euro. And I was like, okay, I'll give you 20. And the guy was like the nonplussed face. The guy was like, what the fuck did just happen? Like, did this kid try to like barter with me about a video? And he was like, no, this is like fixed prices. And I was like, okay, 25. It's the best I can do. And he was like, he didn't know what to do. I was a little 12-year-old shit, so it was really fun. Now that I think about it, really funny. But yeah. And I'm making a PDF guide on how to paint those custodies, which is like long due. I have all the pictures, I have everything. I just need to kind of like put it together, but I haven't found the time. Like I say, the thing that kills me about all this is the time. If you can consolidate that into a Word document and send it to me via Google Drive, that may be best. I'm posting it. I have it in a Word document. I just send it to you text because I didn't know how to send it to you. If you give me your email address, I can send it to you. Or I don't know how Google Drive really works. But I can send it to you, my friend. Google Drive. Yeah, let me know how I can Yeah, let's not do this right now. But give me your email address. I will copy it in the on the MD. Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's do that. Give me your email address. Awesome sauce. There you go. And I will send you the Google Drive document. No troubles. How much, just to have an idea, if you go to a US commission painter, how much would approximately that Custodes army cost? Just to have an idea. I always like to know. I remember before setting my prices, I looked at. I went into some websites, for example, from Siege Studios in the UK. Their prices are fucking insane, like very, very like expensive. And I checked on some other like miniature painters that I know that were commission painters that were in the US, and their prices were a little bit more reasonable than Siege Studios, but still like very, very expensive. So I just like took it down a few notches. Yeah, cost of living here is a joke. So Shukan Tekina Uso, how are you, my friend? Is that a penis popping up? No, it's a unicorn. God damn it, it looked like penis. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. This is his rates. Cost of living, yeah, makes a big difference. Oof. Yeah, 32, 27. Higher quality, 30. That's great. Yeah, I should probably have a table like this. I will take on a maximum of 20 plus model plus 2 heroes allowing all the time. For example, combat patrol. I will not purchase a miniature for you at this current time. If you want a model only assembled or only painted, I can provide this for. Depending on the complexity of the model. That is a very great, very to the point like commission thing. Is that I don't know why I wrote my whole thing explaining everything. Penis unicorn, got him. Oh, that's very great. But yeah, like you say, cost of living is, but you have to also take into account that the advantage of being in the US is that you can get almost, not to say almost, I think you can get any supply that you need for miniature painting and the hobby stuff like very easily through email, through post office and whatnot. Like it's not that easy here to get paints and all that, and most people don't ship here, and I've at the beginning I had to jump through so many like things, you know, to try and get my paints, to try and get my airbrush thinner, my airbrush cleaner, and all those things. You know, it's you know, it's not easy and cheap to get those things. So. There we go. Kind of stippling a little bit here on top. But I really do much appreciate your help, dude. Really, you know, everything. I really, really do. Really, really do. You know, just before COVID started, I was going to start giving lessons here in my country to making workshops on miniature painting and all that, but that all went to the shitter as soon as COVID hit, you know. And I don't want to say enemies, but I do have a few people here who it's not that they don't want me to succeed, but they have their friends who honestly don't paint that well. But for example, I was I Paint Station Mini's Hot Hold B80. Have you asked Sotek to do a spotlight video on your work? I have talked to him, but Sotek has done so much for me. Like, the reason I have half my foreign clients is because of Sotek. Because he has mentioned me in his streams, because he shows my stuff and is very helpful with you know, promoting my stuff and my streams. You know, this is a commission for Lord Master of Sotek, by the way, on Lord Kroak. He's done so much for me, but you know, I feel very, very reluctant to go and hey, like, dude, hey, do this for me, you know. But I don't know. I never feel comfortable doing that kind of stuff. Maybe asking, you know, doing something in return. I don't know what. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm really bad at networking. If you haven't caught up already on that. Networking is his day job. Oh, really? He works as a commissioner for axe throwing. How does that work? Commissioner for axe throwing? What? How? What? I just like watching people succeed. Yeah, man. It's good to see a good you know, success story, you know, watching somebody build up their stuff and seeing them grow. It's incredible. I did networking. I have a lot more connections with people in YouTube. Oh yeah, you're painting his skinks? Oh, that's great. So we have we are what we Latins could call hermanos de leche. That is actually not a very good reference. It's actually very vulgar, but yeah. But we've worked on the same army then. That is so cool. High five, dude. High five. Go check him out, definitely. Okay, so we're stippling the leather to give it a little bit of, not texture, but a pattern, kinda. What is it, texture? I don't know the correct word for what I'm doing. But we're kinda stippling and giving it that leathery look on the leather strips that hold his shoulder guard and his tabard down. So we're little by little kind of stippling it a little bit, if you can see that properly. There we go. I think that's the height. There we go. And by the way, I usually do like what's it called? Viewer playlists for music, but because I'm trying to kind of get ground in YouTube, I am doing copyright-free music, which is why you're hearing the sad tavern music. So yeah, because I have been uploading, well, just the last stream I have started uploading streams into YouTube. So if you missed the last stream and you want to watch it, where I paint the skin of the skink, you can look it up on YouTube if you're interested. The link is down below in the description of the stream. We're just trying to get more paint here on top, because this is kind of the front of the miniature. This is where it's going to hit him, right here in the chest. So we're leaving it a little bit darker by the back, because that's light is not going to hit him. If you see it like this, the light is going to hit like kind of here and going down, but it's not going to hit the part of the leather strap that is right around here. So that's why we're not gonna do much of stippling over there. Holy poop. And yeah, I drop miniatures all the time, by the way. Nothing happened. Nothing broke. Did I bend this? Don't say anything to Lore Master. Damn it. I think it bent a little bit. Damn it. I'm a clumsy fuck, by the way. Okay. Oh, it bent a little bit. God Yeah, we can use a little bit of heat and then we can bend it back to its position, but we have to be a little bit careful not to snap it off. Now it's straight. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's straight. Okay. Oof. That was a close call. So, there we go. Yeah, we were stippling here. Are any of you guys going to get the Horus Heresy starter box? The one with the, I think, 30 or 40 Marines? Got that color down. Maybe here in the front a little bit too. The front of the tabard of that cloth. Okay. So stippling it a little bit. I'm tempted, but I want to see some real size comparisons with Primaris Marines first. Primarines. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm more tempted. I have to finish. First, I want to finish painting my Death Guard. First step to that is painting I had the idea of painting my whole army of Death Guard little by little. Right now I'm painting my Poxwalkers, my last unit of 20 Poxwalkers, and I'm taking pictures of every step to make a PDF guide for my Patreon. Hey Skarsnik, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. Plus, I mentioned that it'll stay in the range, so there doesn't seem to be much urgency. That's great. And after that, I'm gonna paint all my Plague Marines. And I'm gonna make a guide of each and every one that I paint. Of every unit. So that's gonna be fun. Thank you, thank you. How are you, dude? And first I want to paint that, but I like I said, I have to do commissions first. Then I want, after I finish my Death Guard army, then I want to paint my my Dwarf army, which I'm also going to make guides for, and I want to make unit fillers for when Old World comes out. So, and I want to do some 3D modeling in there and print some pieces and use it as unit fillers. So now we're gonna go a little bit back to the German Black Brown from Model Color Vallejo. And we are going to do a little bit of a glaze to kind of blend a little bit the back and the stippling that we have done with the Beastie Brown that we used a little while ago, like right now, a second ago, actually. See, we go back and we do a little bit of glazing, pushing it towards where the light's not gonna hit, so that is the darkest spot. So we're just gonna push it that way. I don't want it to be too bright. You know, maybe we'll go back and do a little bit more stippling. There we go. By the way, for those of you just jumping in, my name is Peluca and I paint, hence the name Peluca Paints. Today we're painting, well, we assembled some Age of Sigmar miniatures from the Indoneth Deepkin, the Achillean King, and the Achelons, the sharks, the big sharks with two dudes on top. That we assembled a little bit of that, and right now we're painting the skink, who is kind of the bodyguard of Lord Kroak, the guy who's right next to him with that cool looking spear. And yeah, this is part of Lord Kroak's miniature. So we're trying to get, yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna go back with this, kind of a back and forth. I always do back and forth, darkness, light, to get kind of blends and just the exact effect that I want, you know. Helps to kind of blend the colors a little bit better. You know, you have to have patience. Stippling very lightly with that beastie brown. Dude, Scarsnake, no pressure, but you have to be here when I paint Scarsnake. If you're not here and talking as if I would be painting yourself, then I'm gonna be very disappointed. Oh my god, Peluca, don't put the brush there. Shut up! Let me paint that hoodie. No. Done. I can't promise you anything, but I'll try to be here. I'll let you know. I'll let you know in advance. Like, yo, Scarsnake, by the way, I'm gonna be painting that miniature very soon. We're gonna do again a kind of glazing with a German black brown on these leather straps. Dude, we're already been 3 hours streaming and I have only painted the leather straps. What the fuck? Like I said, I'm a very slow painter, but I do enjoy it. Slow stipple, stipple. Very slow stipple, stipple. I'm playing now Elden Ring. Nice! What kind of character have you created? Like more of a mage, more melee character? Maybe mixed? I think this is the last. I'm playing Guts build. Oh yes! Of course I know who Guts is, my friend. Alright, so cool. So you're gonna have a huge two-handed sword and go frenzy all the time? Done with this. Stipply texture. Pure strength. Oh, that is great. Just brutal. You have to have the hand cannon. Oof, 1400, Jesus. How long have you been playing the game, my friend? Okay, we have that layer. Oh no, wait. I always get ahead of myself, by the way. I'm like, ah, yeah, we're not. And then it's like, nope, we're not. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, now I have to use my glasses. Give me 1 second. I have to blow my nose. Oh, my back. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. One sec. Okay. Nose blown. And I need the glasses. Come on. Ah. Okay, so now I'm going in for the detail. I'm gonna use khaki from Game Color. I love khaki. There we go. And we're gonna use a very small brush. I'm gonna use number 1 from... Yeah, we're gonna use number 1 from Da Vinci Maestro. There we go. From the first day? Damn. Just gonna go about the trim here. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. So will you hit for over 9,000 in the have the cannon and the pulley crown? You have? Fuck yeah, dude. You have pictures? Please tell me you have pictures. No? Oh, you bastard. You need to get pictures. Or at least a video of, you know, guts wrecking stuff. Fuck yeah, dude. Take a picture, please. I need to see that. I have Elden Ring too, but it is too immersive for my taste. Like, well, not for my taste. I love the game, but if you have been on the stream for a while, you might have heard me that I have very little time. I take my time painting, and it is just, you know, like I get too immersed in games. Like for example, yesterday I wanted to paint the whole day, but I kind of got back into Valheim. And dude, that game is just like I used to play with Legos when I was younger. I still have half my Legos, but damn, that is just like kind of Legos for you know, not grown-ups, but it's Legos, and you explore and you build and you fight, and it's kind of tickles me in all the right places, so to speak. Oh, dude, I would love to get into the game. Like I say, I get way into it, and that is not good for my business. Like I said, I already got hung up on Valheim the other day, like yesterday. And man, it was... I just get way too immersed in the game. And I getting there and don't get out until I have accomplished what I want. Like, I can be playing video games. If I wouldn't get tired, and I didn't have to sleep, and I didn't have to work, I could play video games indefinitely. And I'm not good at it. It's not like I can stream. I tried streaming video games, and I suck at it. And I'm not very interesting to watch. So, it's rough. I enjoy video games a lot, but I'm not good at them. Not at all. A game I am kind of good at is, for example, Battlefield 5, the World War II one. And at that one I'm good, but I'm good when I have my party. When I'm alone, not that good. When I have my friends with me and we shoot stuff together, we're unstoppable. Unless they're cheaters. Can you see it? Yeah. There you go. Just stippling, stippling, stippling. I usually clean the brush kind of over here, but because I have these kind of cloth gloves, I have to do it in the nail a little bit. Just kind of edge highlighting, but with stippling, little by little, dot by dot. So we create that leather texture on the leather straps, his belt. There we go. How do I send pictures? Links. You can put links in the blah, 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 in the chat. If not, Discord. You can post pictures in Discord too. And no need for links there. Oh, I'm gonna check that out.
Aye, now this be more like it.
Hey, Joshua Wynn, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. 15-month streak. I need to do some new icons, man, for people who are here 2 years and more. How have you been, my dude? How's life? How's Belagar looking on that shelf? Oh, it's going good, dude. Just painting miniatures, you know? One mini at a time. Doing very good, actually. I got a news today that a miniature from a client that I thought lost actually found its way to the client, which, oh god, that made my day, dude. Do be looking glorious. Hell yeah, man. I'm very happy you love that miniature. Put a lot of love in that one. So also to sell that kind of leather texture, we're doing kind of tiny lines in there. Yeah, man, I was very, very happy. Very, very happy. It just because I had a perfect record up until that miniature. Of every miniature I send out of here arrives at its destination, and that miniature just screwed me over. But seems like not. In the end, it found its way to its owner. So I'm very, very happy about that. And I've been getting some of my own miniatures painted after a long time, many years. Slowly but surely, working on those PDFs. You know, now I have YouTube. So if you missed any of the streams, now you can watch them on YouTube. Well, at least last one. I'm from now on recording every stream, editing it, you know, just so the boring parts out, and putting everything on YouTube. So you can watch it there now. Go give a follow and subscribe. You know? And all that stuff. So that's good. What else? Probably gonna get a day job. Not because this is going bad. This is going, the miniature business is going good, but I do not like the pressure of having to finish miniatures to pay ends meet. So I'm considering getting a day job, and you know, at least to loosen, to ease the pressure of, you know, being very tight on money. Got to keep the 100% record. Yes, my friend. Yes, yes. Anyways, I just thought I'd pop in before I head off to bed. Hopefully catch you earlier next time. Take care, mate. Yeah, I did see it on you. Oh, that's great, dude. Great. At least it's getting out there. Go have your well-earned rest, my friend. Take care. Thank you so much for popping by and resubscribing, dude. You're freaking great. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Oh wait, this is too thin. We're gonna get a little bit thicker paint. And yeah, this is how we want it. See, so that we can do these thin lines that you cannot see because my camera sucks. Okay, we're gonna turn this guy around just by the tail. We don't wanna mess up the paint job, so we turn him around. We're gonna caress him here, and we're gonna get this part of the belt. Doing the tiny texture. Take care, Scarsink. Thank you so much, my friend, for hanging out. Oh, dude, I didn't see the pictures. What an idiot. We gotta repeat the same process. Like on this tiny, there is a tiny spot here. Can you see it? There is a tiny spot here that is also leather, and there is a spot like it's right there in that crevice with also leather. So you gotta get those before we continue. But you can see it's actually already kind of taking shape. I'm gonna do a little bit more light. We're gonna go with a bleached bone, or bone white, sorry. Bleached bone is Citadel. Bone white from Game Color. We're gonna mix it a little bit with that khaki to give it a little bit more light and just use a tiny weensy bit of it. Okay, we're gonna go again with the beastly brown. And we're just gonna apply it very softly here. The leather. No, not that one. I gotta do this one again. Last time it went to another video that is copyright music, and there is one song that repeats itself, which is, it says it's copyright free, but it's not copyright free, and so last video that I uploaded on YouTube has 3 spots where it has no sound because of that song. So So do you spray the bright undercolors first, then do everything over it with a brush? So what I did with this was first prime it, of course, black, then I do Sentinel with white. Then what I did was I painted it, I airbrushed it all with this color, gold yellow. Then I did Sentinel with this amaranth red. It's kind of orangey like. And then I did a little bit also Sentinel with not this color. It was actually, I used red blood from Citadel, very old color, but I actually ran out, so now I used this red, but I did another Sentinel with the red. So with that we had the transition from yellow to orange to then red, which is kind of the basis for the miniature. After that I did a dry brush just from top to bottom. I didn't do sides, just top to bottom with airbrush, not with airbrush, I'm sorry, with a dry brush with Panzer Dunkel Gray, dark gray, Panzer dark gray, or Dunkelgrau, you know, from Model Air. I just let it dry a little bit, and so it's a little thicker, and then I did a dry brush just from top to bottom, just as it would be a Sentinel. And what that did, it marked out all these kind of black blue parts. It marked out the scales, which, holy shit, I've touched this too much, and it's kind of scraping it. I'm gonna have to probably, what you call it, I'm gonna have to varnish it probably a little bit, because I've been handling it too much. My fingers are stupid greasy, so I've been scraping here a little bit of paint, which is of course not good. So that lined out to me all these kind of black parts. And then what I did was all these parts I made then the transition from yellow to dark, just mixing that gold yellow with the Panzer dark gray, just to make this kind of transitions here in the skin. After that, I applied a coat of dark gray over all the dark parts of the skin. Then I went with night blue, and then I went with night blue mixed with wolf gray from Game Color, and then the edge highlight here is just wolf gray, and that gives me that skin. I still have to do the fin, the top fin of that skink, but yeah, that's basically the skin. So it's a kind of complicated process, but it's the color scheme for the lava lizards for Sotek, so that's kind of what I did. And so far I think that the method is really sells the color scheme. It looks very cool. You can see it there in Jehen Howing too. I did exactly the same thing with every skink there. You can see it? It's the same color scheme. Same thing I did there. Yeah, so that's why I asked. Yeah, definitely. That's what I did. How do you paint it? Do his skinks have the same color scheme? Oh, about a year. Why? Why barely touch them? Are there too many? Oh, that's rough, my dude. doing this, like doing this color scheme on a lot of miniatures, like fuck that, man. That is like very, very rough. Ugh. That is the other Tehen Howin that I painted for him. That's the classical one. Oh, it's display? He wants 5 to 6 models in display quality? Man. Yeah, matching somebody else's work is rough, because I didn't come up with this scheme, he did. And dude, if you want, I can give you the list of the colors that I used and the kind of method that I used, because it's not that hard, but it's tedious because it's going back and forth between a lot of colors, you know, and you know, matching somebody else's work is it sucks. It really sucks. But yeah, I can't imagine. This is not turning out as good as I wanted to. What other armies are you working on, my friend? If you don't mind me asking. Just drop a couple of pics in your Discord to see where I'm at on his models. I'll probably prime over and start again. Well, let's see. Let's see. Newcomers, yay! Holt. There you go, clan member, yay! Football Manager, good game. Yo. So cool. Okay, show your stuff. I wouldn't start over, dude. I would just... Yeah, no, don't start over. Just work on top of that. Just do it over this. Yeah, no need to start over. No, you're kind of halfway there. Like I said, I can give you the whole process. No problem. I love the big guy. Looks kind of cool. Oh, they're looking good, dude. It's just, yeah, I go a little sometimes overboard with how many steps I put in, but But yeah, I can give you the list of paints I'm using so that it resembles this a little bit more. But yeah, like I said, it's everything. I would just, yeah, maybe try to the black part going white. Maybe airbrush that part's white so that you get the crest, or just go try and do orange and red on top. Spray red over the black and then work on the dark gray dry brush from there. Yeah, you don't need to do it over again. I don't think so. Yeah, just drop the orange and then red airbrushing on top of them. Then what I told you is, for the dark part, I try to hit only the back of the miniature. Just the back, and just do like this. I never go like this. I never go, no, just like this. That. And it's gonna get to I'm gonna send you the pictures of the steps I did for Tehenhauin on the Stegodon. And then you can see kind of the process a little bit more. But yeah, it's not easy. It's a little bit tedious. But yeah, what kind of armies do you usually paint, my friend? There we go. Here you go. There we go. You go, dude. Do what you must do. Those Marines look great, dude. Nice workstation. Man, you do go really quick through miniatures. Bam, 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 bam. That looks so great. Great work, my friend. Great work. Let me know, and I'm gonna DM you with the kind of color scheme and all that. Let's do it. Doing the stippling here in this kind of loincloth that he has hanging, that is behind his freaking hand, is kind of difficult. Fuck. step back. It's always good to take a step back from the work, you know. So now, stippling got a little bit out of hand there on the cloth in the front. Stuck on ads. Oh, that sucks dick. But yeah, matching others' work sucks, especially with only a few. But yeah, I'm gonna send you the ones that I have that I took from the initial project. I'm back at free for a few minutes. Damn, dude. These ads. There we go. Okay, so we go to the previous color a little bit. We're gonna do it very thin, very thinly beastly brown. And not that thin. It's good. It's good. And we're gonna do a very loose layer here. Blend things in. How about tagging the tail? No. Here we go. So right now, about 5k point salamanders. Nice. 8k orcs, 3k eldar, 4k iron warriors, every Marvel Crisis Protocol model. Nice. And tons of random parts of armies. A few weeks ago I did a loose inventory and had nearly 50k points of armies in there. Damn, dude. And this is all for like local clients from Dallas? Or is it also other parts from the US or abroad? Yeah, it's all local except some random parts. Dude! So much traffic only locally? That is incredible. Also have 2 Saturn 3D printers that pretty much never stop running. Oof. That is great. 3D printing is a great business. Here, not so much. Like I said previously, we Peruvians are a little cheap. So, you know, people are not that much onto spending. They rather buy the thing and do it themselves. When they find out they can't do it themselves, then they come back and like, hey, what is it? Has happened to me several times. Oh, very tight with the ITC 40k tournament players. That is great, dude. That is very, very good. Very, very good. So what is right now the most popular army right now in the tournament scene over there? Do you play also? Bugs. Oh yeah, Tyranids are rough right now, right? Dude, I have a friend who's such a hard-ass, like very, very competitive player. I played against his Grey Knights and they obliterated me viciously. And he's painting his Tyranids right now. I don't want to see what that can do. I'm not a very competitive player. I just rather, you know, play more fluffily, so to speak, like more into the not narratively, not narrative games. I like the structure that the competitive side of 40k has. But I like to build my army lists around a more like having more the background of the army in mind, if that makes any sense. You know, for example, I like a lot of Poxwalkers, a few units of Plague Marines, and maybe 1 unit of Terminators, or a few vehicles, but you know, mostly zombies. You know, I like the zombie horde, and you know, the Space Marine is kind of like the Plague Marine is kind of like the big bad dude, but you know, it doesn't do very good against competitive lists. Did I touch it? No, I didn't. Oof. Okay, way more like it. Yeah, nice. There we go. with this color. You're in Peru? Yes, South America, dude. All the way down south. In the capital. So now I'm taking a little bit of black brown into some places that I want to be a little bit darker. Just a weensy bit darker. There we go. Over here, over there. Over that. Being honest, I don't know if anybody's gonna see that part, but I will know. I'm those guys, one of those guys who painted the inside of the rhino back when I had Dark Angels. Then I glued the rhino shut. Like I did. I literally painted it and glued it shut. Such a freaking idiot. I didn't do that with my oh yeah, I did paint that. I didn't do that with my Land Raider. What time? Yeah. It's 13 minutes to 7. I think we have the same time zone. Okay. Nice. Okay, let me see without the glasses. Can you see? Yeah, you're not seeing the glasses. Yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is do a little bit of a kind of final edge highlight, so to speak, with a little bit of bone white. Just a little bit. There we go. Just a tiny bit. Okay, cool. Already thinking of when we can stream together. So, oh, no problem, dude. Anytime. You let me know. Like I said, my only fixed time for streaming is today, Friday. I always stream Fridays around this time. I start at 1, 2 p.m. and I go till 7, 8. I finish when my girlfriend gets home. So after that, any other day I'm usually painting the whole day, other commissions. So, but I can, any of the other days, I can just, if you tell me let's stream that day together, you know, I separate the time and we can do that, so no problem. So let's do this final step on the leather, and I think we're probably gonna leave it at that, because it's almost 4 hours. I cannot believe I've only done leather today. Jesus. Talking about being slow. Yeah, now I'm just doing kind of like this texture lines on the leather and just doing the edges. I'm not doing any like hard covering any parts with this. Okay, cool. Already, oh yeah. Duh. go. Yeah. Very nice. A little bit here. Building the light with a bone white. Yes, a tiny wincy bit. Go. Always painting with each light that you go up, you paint a little bit less to sell that effect, you know, of volume that we want in the miniatures. Go. Go. We're almost done here. Okay, let me see it without the glasses. I think we're done. Cool. We're done with the leather. And I think we're done for today, my friends. We've been streaming for 4 hours now. Whew, I'm tired. So, yeah, but you can see 4 hours and we did... Well, I spent a lot of time talking. I spent a lot of time figuring out what happened to that piece of the Internet Deepkin that was lost. That freaked me out. I had to check that out, so we lost a little bit of time there. But, oh yeah, no, I need to fix that little spot. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna fix a tiny little spot before I miss it. Pop in Discord when you're done. Fuck yeah. Let me, I'm gonna, what you call it, clean up. Let me clean up. That's gonna take me a few minutes, and then I'll pop out in the Discord. Well, so that I can send you the pictures and all that good stuff. Okay, give me 1 sec. There we go. Go over that a little bit with wolf grain. Just a winsy bit. There we go. Gonna need to going to need to varnish this so that I don't keep messing this up. Fucking hell. No. There we go. Yeah, I need a little bit. Okay, give me 1 sec. Oof. Suddenly got real, folks. Suddenly got real. There we go. I just like having to handle the miniature too much, you know, because my fingers are stupidly greasy. So it just really takes a lot of the paint away. So that's why I usually use like latex gloves. Well, I don't know what the name is, neo acrylate. It's not latex, but it's kind of similar. Okay, now we're done. Jesus, I need to varnish this very soon. I need to do the nails. Need to do the eyes. Need to do the fin. Finish the fin. Yeah, lots of things to do. Just one dude. But yeah, like I said, that is it for today, my good friends. Thank you so much for hanging out in the stream. Joshua Wynn, the DC, thank you so much for that resubscription, my friends. You really make my day. Shukan Tikina Uso, my friend, thank you so much for that cheer. Paint Station Minis Holt, thank you so much for hanging out. Oh my god, I forgot the name. I'm so bad with names. Skarsnik, Joshua Wynn, Afotep, my good friend. Sig the Tech Priest. How could I forget? I'm really bad at names, folks. I'm really bad at names. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being here on this Friday afternoon, Friday night. I hope you guys have a great weekend. But before we go, we're gonna go raid somebody. So let's see who we can raid. Let's see who's all on. We got Next Level Painting, Bark Sax Miniatures, and Wicked Mini Painting. So let's go between Barkex Miniatures and Wicked Mini Painting. Because the Next Level Painting, I think if we don't have a certain number, he just doesn't recognize the what's it called? The rates. Give me 1 second. So 1, 2, 3 is gonna be Barkex Miniatures. 4, 5, 6 is gonna be Wicked Mini Painting. Let's throw a die. This is what we always do. I don't like deciding who I raid. Kenny will? Okay, then 5, 6, Next Level Painting. Let's do this. 5, Next Level Painting. We're gonna raid Kenny. Kenny Boucher. Great miniature painter. If you don't know him, please go and follow him. So my friends, take care. Have a great weekend. Much love. And I hope to see you again next time. Biggie, bye bye. Wait, let me wait.